In the previous class, we discussed about the operational amplifier. What is operational amplifier? What are the application of the operational amplifiers? This is the symbol of the operational amplifiers we will discuss in the previous class. There is one is non-inverting terminal. This is called as inverting terminal, and the outputs are the something. This is called as differential mode. Why it is called as differential mode? Because the outputs, these are the two inputs, are its difference is Vd is called as Vd is V1 minus of V2. So it is a difference mode of the input. So it is called as differential mode of operations. And you know very well the voltage controlled voltage source, and the best example of the operational amplifier is um, वोल्टेज एम्पलीफायर का बेस्ट एग्जांपल है आपका ऑप एम्प. दिस इज द सर्किट डायग्राम ऑफ द ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर. And here we discussed about the common mode of operation. In the common mode, these two mode, non-inverting and inverting modes, are sorted, and there is a common voltage supply will be applied. And for the ideal condition, this voltage will be 0. There is a different mode of operations we will discussed in the previous class. Single mode, single ended input with single ended output. It means that only the one terminals will be connected to the supply voltage, and the outputs are the single. In this case, there is a non-inverting terminal is connected to the supply voltage, and this is called as inverting output because it is connected to the non-inverting terminal. The input supply voltage are connected. Single ended input with double ended output. Here this is the single ended, matlab one end will connect to the supply voltage, other end is grounded, and the outputs will comes from the two ended. And you know both outputs are complementary to each others. Okay. Now there is a differential inputs and differential output. It means that we apply the टू टर्मिनल्स इनपुट, मतलब आप दोनों टर्मिनल पर इनपुट अप्लाई कर रहे हैं. सो इट इज़ द डिफरेंस ऑफ द इनपुट एंड द आउटपुट्स विल कम फ्रॉम द डिफरेंस ऑफ द आउटपुट्स, and that is V01 minus V02. You know very well the differential amplifiers will discuss in the previous class. You know there is a difference of the outputs are present. Now we will discuss about the block diagram of the operational amplifier, and this is the input stage is called as differential amplifier. And inside the differential amplifier there is two stages are present, and the one stage is called as unbalanced differential amplifier, and this unbalanced differential amplifiers are cascaded with a balanced differential amplifier, and that this whole combination is called as your differential amplifier. इसका मतलब differential amplifier में दो stages होंगे. The one stage is called your unbalanced connections, and there is one is called as balanced differential amplifier. Unbalanced means is that there is two inputs are connected, and either one of the inputs are higher than the with respect to the other input, so it is called as unbalanced stage. And if both the inputs are same, that is called your balanced condition. For the same way, if you अगर आप एक तराजू यूज़ करते हैं और तराजू में अगर एक साइड अगर आप हायर वेट अप्लाई करते हैं, दूसरे साइड लोअर वेट अप्लाई करते हैं, तो दिस इज बैलेंस. नो, दिस इज कॉल्ड अनबैलेंस्ड कंडीशन. क्यों? क्योंकि एक तरफ आप हायर वेट दिए, जिस तरह हायर वेट दीजिएगा उस तरफ वो झुकाव हो जाता है. तो सेम वे जब हम अनबैलेंस्ड की प्रीवियस क्लास में डिस्कस कर रहे थे तो V1 इज़ ग्रेटर देन V2 माने थे. दिस इज़ फॉर द अनबैलेंस्ड कंडीशन. बैलेंस कंडीशन का मतलब ये हुआ कि अगर हम तराजू में दोनों साइड एक एक केजी का वेट अप्लाई कर देते हैं तो दिस इज़ द बैलेंस्ड कंडीशन. अब आपका जो होगा बैलेंस्ड कंडीशन होगा. क्यों? क्योंकि आपने दोनों टर्मिनल में सेम वोल्टेज या सेम वेट अप्लाई किया है, तो सो इट इज़ कॉल्ड एज बैलेंस्ड कंडीशन. तो आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे बैलेंस्ड कंडीशन क्या है. आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे आइडियल प्रॉपर्टीज़ ऑफ द ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर. तो दिस इज़ द तो यही इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट है कि इस डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर के अंदर आपका टू स्टेजेस कैस्केड में कनेक्ट होगा. वन इज कॉल्ड योर बैलेंस्ड, अनदर इज कॉल्ड एज अनबैलेंस्ड डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर. एंड दिस इज द इमीटर फॉलोअर यूजिंग कांस्टेंट करंट सोर्स आर कनेक्टेड, and this is the output power supply that is called as push pull amplifiers are connected here, and finally you get the outputs. Okay. Now this is the input side of the internal circuit. This is the internal circuit. You will do इनपुट साइड में हमने डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर देखा था, और डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर में हमने एक दो एजम्पशन किया था, और द एजम्पशन हमने फर्स्ट किया था कि ट्रांजिस्टर Q1 एंड Q2 आर परफेक्टली मैच्ड and the identical collector and emitter resistance are connected. And this is your differential amplifier circuit. This is the differential amplifier circuit we will discussed in the previous classes. And we will be considered this is an transistor, this is an NPN common emitter transistors, and we will find the AC equivalent circuit of the given transistor. Now to draw the AC equivalent of the differential amplifier, और ये जो differential amplifier है this is for the unbalanced condition. आपने unbalanced condition लिया क्यों? क्योंकि this is the V in is greater than V in 2, and we will be solved this in the previous class. All these things we will be solved it, and finally we will be getting as a differential gain V naught upon Vd is minus RC by Re. This is for the differential gain of an operational amplifier. Now today we will discuss about the common mode operation of the circuit. And what do you mean by the common mode? We will be discuss the mode में जब हमने discuss किया the common mode, and we see that these two inputs are short circuit. This is the both input terminals of these two transistors, that is Q1 and Q2 transistors, are shorted, and there is a common voltage V in will be supplied. ये जो V in जब हम supply दे रहे हैं, जब these V in supplies are common in both the transistors, and this voltage difference is V01 and V02, and these are the identical resistance are connected. Now again we draw the AC equivalent circuit. We draw the AC equivalent circuit of the given transistor. This is the 1 plus beta times of Re, this is RC, and this is the AC equivalent circuit of the given common base term. This is both the inputs are same, only the previous sections and these sections are the same input voltage are applied. There is in the equivalent circuits are same, but only the change is that if the first case, if you says that this input voltage is V1 is greater than V2, but here we will be the both the inputs are same. Now there is an one changes in the unbalanced and balanced condition, where there is an one changes this emitter resistance. In the previous classes we discussed about this emitter resistance is very high, and this almost zero current will flow. But in this case we discussed about the balanced differential amplifier. This resistance value is not much higher. There is a flow of current. So these are the difference between these two circuits, unbalanced and balanced. The first is the difference of the voltage, and the second condition in this, in differential amplifier, the input resistance, this emitter resistance is very high, but in balanced condition this input emitter resistance value is not much higher. There is a flow of current. Now if both the transistors are perfectly matched, then this base current IB1 is equal to IB2, because both transistors are same, both transistors have same beta value and same input supply. It means says that there is same base currents are generated, same collector currents are generated, and same emitter currents are generated. So V in 1 is equal to V in 2. So this is the input voltage is V in. Now by apply the KVL, अगर हम KVL लगाते हैं, so if this is the direction of the current will flow and it will be goes like this. अगर हम देखें तो इधर से current flow होगा IB1, that will be flow and flow and flow, and it will be goes here. There is a no current will goes here, because there is a same current. This is the IE current and there is a same IE current, both are in opposite direction. There is a cancel out. So this is the one current will flow, overall current is flow. Now it means that there is an IE1 current is flow here, and there is an IE2 current is flow in this direction, and these two current will go in this resistance RE. So the total current in this resistance IE is equal to IE1 flow in this direction, and this IE2 will flow in this direction, and both the currents are same because the transistors are perfectly matched and the same supply voltage are applied. We see that this is IE1 equal to IE2, so that is called as 2IE, and that is 2 equal to 2, and this is the relation between the base current and emitter current is 1 plus beta times of IB. So there is an 2 into 1 plus beta times of IB current will flow across this resistance. Now the direction, that is V in minus of IB, this is the overall we will discuss, this is IB, and 1 plus beta times of RE, this minus 1 plus, and that current will goes here, and that is 2 up into 1 plus beta times of IB into RE. There is an RE resistance 1 plus beta times of RE IB minus 2 into 1 plus beta times of IB RE. This is the current will draw, Now this IB will goes here and it will be common B in upon 1 plus beta RE upon 2 times of RE. Now we go to the output voltage. Now the V0 output will see that this is the V01 and this is V02, and the both the voltages are same because the direction of collector current IC1 is in this direction and IC2 is in this direction. Now V01 V02 is equal to minus IC into RC, and what are the relation between this collector and base current is minus beta IB into RC. This IB value put in this place of IB, put the value of IB is here, and IB is equal to minus beta, this is beta. In place of IB, this value will be put, this V in 1 plus beta of RE into 2, and this value is putting here B in upon 1 plus beta RE plus 2 times of RE into RC. Now assume if beta is far greater than 1, then now 1 plus beta is approximately equal to beta, and now V01 is equal to V02 is minus V in upon RE into 2 times of RE into RC. Now this is the important point. Now single-ended voltage gain of the operational amplifier. Single-ended voltage gain of the operational amplifier. Single-ended का मतलब ये होगा कि there is an only one output voltage will gain. Double-ended का मतलब two voltage output will gain. Now the single-ended AC is equal to V01. Only the single output terminals is connected, assume. Then V0 by Vin is equal to minus RC by RE upon 2 times of RE. This C will stand for your common mode voltage gain. This is the understand. If अगर हम single ended voltage gain की बात करते हैं, मतलब कि this will be only the one voltage terminal is connected. Either this will be not present. Only if you getting the voltage only the one terminal. We cannot connect. We cannot get the voltage in both terminals. Either V01 is connected या V02 connected. Then your voltage gain AC is equal to, this is the common mode voltage gain, is V01 upon V0 minus RC by RD upon 2 times of RD. If double-ended voltage gain means that if there isn't two voltage like this V01 and V02 both are present, then the output voltage nothing can be V01 minus V02. This is the difference of these two voltage, and that is equal to 0 because these two voltages are same. So in this says that if the double-ended voltage gain of the op-amp for the balanced condition, if all the transistors are perfectly matched, then all the transistor resistance are perfectly matched, then the output voltage will be 0. If the transistors are not matched and RC1 not equal to RC2, then this common mode will not be 0. And you know very well, there is a very less chance, there is a millions of the transistors has a same beta value. This very rare chance if the transistors has an identical beta value. So in this case, this is the for ideal condition. We say that this is for the ideal condition. Ideal conditions we say that this output voltage of the double-ended voltage gain of the operational amplifier is 0. But in practical, you know, there is a very rare chance this transistors has an identical beta value. Okay? This is the one of the important point. Here there is two important points will come. This AC and this you see in this called AD, differential voltage gain. Which one is higher? You know, this voltage gain is minus RC upon RE. This is the differential voltage gain. And the common mode for the single ended is minus RC upon RE is present, but plus 2 times of RE. And you know RE resistance is high as compared to RE. Which one is the higher voltage gain? So in this case, the differential voltage gain is higher than the common mode voltage gain. It means that if you amplify for the large amount of amplifications are present, अगर हम op-amp में large amplification करते हैं तो differential amplifier has the main role to amplify the larger signal. अगर हम low level का amplification करते हैं, अगर हम low amplification अगर हमारा होता है due to common mode का gain क्या है? very small. very small common gain factors, you know, because minus RC upon RE, 2 times of RE, this 2 times of RE, because you know very well this emitter resistance value is very high, okay, compared to this RE. If you compare from the differential gain and if you compare to the common mode gain, this differential gain is very high as compared to the कॉमन मोड गेन. तो हमारा मेन फोकस क्या, अगर हमको, क्योंकि हम लोग एम्पलीफिकेशन क्यों करते हैं, लार्जर एम्पलीफिकेशन के लिए करते हैं, तो हमारा मेन फोकस क्या होगा कि वी विल बी इम्प्रूव मोड एंड मोड डिफरेंशियल गेन, we will be more and more impromise the differential gain as well as more and more suppress the common mode gain. So this factor is called as CMMR. That is called as common mode rejection ratio, because our main aim to reject the common mode gain, because this common mode gain has reduced your amplification. There is a low amplification provided because its amplification factor, this AC, because you know AC is multiplied as a scalar quantity and its value is low, there is a less amplification is done. Our main focus is the larger amplification is happened. So CMMR we will discuss in the next point is CMMR is called as common mode rejection ratio, because this common mode has the less amplification factor. So our main aim to reject this common mode because it will be reduce the gain factor. So the purpose of this common mode we will be discussed here in this section. This is called as differential mode. What do you mean by CMMR? And we will discuss here. If the signal VI1 and VI2 at the input terminal are opposite and the differential mode and the output voltage is highly amplified. अगर हम differential mode की बात करें और V1 और V2 हम लोग input terminal में apply करते हैं, and if V1 is greater than V2 and you know this output voltage is highly amplified, दिस आउटपुट वोल्टेज जो है हमारा हाईली एम्पलीफाइड होता है क्योंकि डिफरेंशियल वोल्टेज गेन इज हायर देन योर कॉमन मोड वोल्टेज गेन. If V1 and V2, these two input voltages are same, there is an only slightly amplified. You know very well because you know this minus RC upon RE plus 2 times of RE, this emitter resistance. This emitter resistance is very high, so our amplification, common amplification factor AC value is very small, so it will be reduced the slightly amplified. So our main aim to amplify large, highly amplified signal I will generate. So the overall operation हम लोग क्या करते हैं, to amplify the difference signals while rejecting the common mode signal of the two inputs. तो हमारा main focus क्या होता है कि to amplify the difference of the signals and then reject the common signals of the two input. मतलब जो टू इनपुट्स का जो कॉमन सिग्नल्स है हम लोग उसको मोस्टली रिजेक्ट कर दें क्योंकि वो हमारे गेन फैक्टर को बहुत स्लाइटली एम्पलीफाइड करता है. तो हमारा मेन फोकस होता है टू रिड्यूस या टू रिजेक्ट द कॉमन मोड गेन. नाउ दिस इज अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. दिस थिंग्स विल बी कम मैनी टाइम्स आस्क्ड इन द एग्जाम में ये मोस्टली टाइम ये आउटपुट वोल्टेज आपको फाइंड आउट करने के लिए एग्जाम में क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. कैसे फाइंड करेंगे ये देखते हैं. When two signals VI1 and VI2 are general have both in phase and out of phase component, या तो सेम फेज में होगा या आउट ऑफ फेज मतलब 180 डिग्रीज के फेज शिफ्ट में आएगा. आपको टू इनपुट सिग्नल्स आपको अप्लाइड हो गया टू ट्रांजिस्टर Q1 एंड Q2 में. सो द रिजल्टिंग आउटपुट वोल्टेज आपका क्या होगा, जस्ट मैंने अभी जस्ट आपको बताया था सर्किट डायग्राम में जब एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे, सॉरी ब्लॉक डायग्राम ऑफ द ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर जब डिस्कस कर रहे थे तो आपको बताया गया था कि जब डिफरेंशियल मोड की हम बात करते हैं तो वह डिफरेंशियल मोड में कैस्केडेड में क्या कनेक्ट होता है, एक आपका अनबैलेंस्ड आपका डिफरेंशियल एम्पलीफायर कनेक्टेड होता है और बैलेंस्ड एम्पलीफायर, और जो ओवरऑल आउटपुट जो होता है वो दोनों से पास होकर जनरेट होता है. तो द रिजल्टिंग आउटपुट आपका जो होगा दिस इज कॉल्ड योर डिफरेंशियल वोल्टेज गेन AD into multiply by the differential voltage gain plus AC your common mode gain into the common mode voltage, and this is your output voltage. You know this is well discussed in the block diagram very well. Now what is AD? AD is called as differential gain of the amplifier. AC is your common mode gain of the amplifier. VD is your difference voltage, very important. You know difference voltage, you know this is V input voltage, V1 जो भी आपको input voltage है माइनस और V2 दोनों वोल्टेज का डिफरेंस आपका डिफरेंस वोल्टेज है. कॉमन मोड क्या होगा? कॉमन मोड वोल्टेज होगा द एवरेज ऑफ द टू वोल्टेज। अगर आपका दोनों वोल्टेज सेम है तो हम लोग उसका एवरेज निकाल लेंगे, डेट इज V1 + V2/2। दोनों वोल्टेज अगर सेम है तो V सेम वोल्टेज होगा। अगर आपको अगर डिफरेंट भी हो रहा है, मान लीजिए दोनों का वोल्टेज डिफरेंस भी आ रहा है, तो हम क्या वोल्टेज सेंड करेंगे, तो वह जो वोल्टेज लेगा वो हमारा एवरेज ऑफ द वोल्टेज लेगा। दोनों वोल्टेज को ऐड करके डिवाइड बाई 2 कर देंगे, तो कॉमन मोड वोल्टेज हम फाइंड करेंगे, इट इज़ द एवरेज ऑफ द टू वोल्टेजेस। ठीक है, तो आपके एग्ज़ाम में जो क्वेश्चंस आएगा, आपको डिफरेंस गेन गिवन होगा, एसी गिवन होगा, आपको V1 और V2 टू इनपुट वोल्टेज गिवन होगा और फाइंड आउट करना है आउटपुट वोल्टेज। तो आपको ये देखना है कि डिफरेंस वोल्टेज में क्या रिलेशन है दोनों इनपुट वोल्टेज का, तो V1 माइनस ऑफ V2, और VC फाइंड करना है तो दोनों इनपुट वोल्टेज का एवरेज आप ले लीजिए, तो दिस इज़ योर कॉमन मोड। तो हमारा मेन फोकस क्या है कि हमारा मेन फोकस ये है कि क्योंकि आपने देखा कि देयर इज़ एन वेरी स्लाइटली एम्पलीफाइड बाय यूजिंग द कॉमन मोड गेन। आप बहुत स्लाइटली आपका कॉमन मोड गेन जो है वो स्लाइटली एम्पलीफाई करता है। तो हमारा मेन फोकस होता है टू रिजेक्ट दिस कॉमन मोड, क्योंकि इसका कोई इंपॉर्टेंस नहीं है, स्लाइटली एम्पलीफाइड तो हमको करना नहीं है क्योंकि हम लोग हाईली एम्पलीफाइड करते हैं। तो देयर इज़ एन वन वर्ड इज कॉल्ड एज योर कॉमन मोड रिजेक्शन रेशियो। कॉमन मोड को हम लोग रिजेक्ट करने का टेक्निक है, डेट इज CMMR, that is the mod of the differential gain upon mod of the magnitude of the differential gain to the ratio of the magnitude of the common mode gain. So now we will be written as CMMR in the form of decibel, it is in the form of log 20 log base 10 magnitude of the differential gain to the magnitude of the common mode gain. So this is called as CMMR, common mode rejection ratio. Now you know very well what is the relation between this output voltage and this AD plus BD plus AC into BC. If you common this AD VD, अगर हम यहाँ से कॉमन ले लेते हैं तो क्या बचेगा, 1 + AC into VC अपॉन AD into BD। AD VD आपने कॉमन ले लिया, देयर इज एन 1 + AC by AD into BC by BD। दिस इज द AC by AD, you know very well CMMR, it is the magnitude of the AD by AC। तो AC by AD क्या हो जाएगा, 1/CMMR, here is written as 1/CMMR into VC by BD। ठीक है, एंड यू नो वेरी वेल इफ द CMMR वैल्यू इज़ वेरी हाई, अगर हम ये कहते हैं कि CMMR की वैल्यू हम जैसे जैसे इंक्रीज़ करेंगे, इसका मतलब क्या है कि हम वैसे वैसे अपना डिफरेंशियल गेन को इंक्रीज़ कर रहे हैं। इफ़ यू इंक्रीज द CMMR वैल्यू, इट मीन्स दैट इफ़ यू इंक्रीज द डिफरेंशियल गेन, either it will be reduce the common mode gain. If the CMMR value is high, it means that if you assume the CMMR value tends to infinity, this value will goes to 0, and now your output voltage is nothing can be AD into VT. It means that if you higher the CMMR, then your output voltage is nothing can be equal to AD into VT, because this whole part will be 0 and only rest part will be AD into VD. So it will be complete reject of your common mode gain. If you completely reject this part of the common mode gain, so it is the higher the CMMR, that will be reject the common mode gain. ठीक है, it is so here will there is a very well understand that in the ideal condition this CMMR value will be infinite, then complete the reject of this common mode. Now this output voltage is approximately equal to AD and VD when CMMR value will be goes to high. This is the important of the CMMR. CMMR is value is called as common mode rejection ratio. Why will we reject this common mode? Because that will be this common mode gain will be your very slightly amplified. So this is not a useful thing to slightly amplification factor. Now we will go to the ideal operational amplifiers. Ideal operational amplifier. This ideal operational amplifier has following characteristics. Very important. This is very important for your exam as well as your objective exam, computational exam, and that will be in the semester exam. This is very important. Properties of this ideal: input resistance is infinity, output resistance is 0. You know very well this Operational amplifier is called as voltage series feedback amplifier. So it is an input resistance for the ideal condition is infinity, output resistance is 0, voltage gain is infinite, bandwidth is infinite bandwidth. CMMR is common mode rejection ratio is infinity. Perfect balance, अगर perfect balance की बात just कहा गया है, the output voltage for the common mode is 0 because V1 is equal to V2. Characteristics does not drift with temperature, but the temperature cannot affect your characteristics of your op-amp. op-amp के characteristics को temperature independent होता है. There is a no leakage current type factors are present in the operational amplifier, so there is an does not drift with the temperature. Now we will be go to the ideal operational amplifier analysis. Ideal operational amplifier जब हम analysis करेंगे, so this is your op-amp. This is for the differential input and that is a single ended output है. There is an two connecting input terminal V1 and V2 are connected from the non-inverting and inverting terminal. What do you mean by this infinity? This infinity will define your input resistance is infinite. You know this input resistance is infinity. This is the you know the H parameter circuit जब आप draw कीजिएगा, this is the circuit for the input side. This resistance is zero, infinity. If the resistance is Ri is infinity, it means that there is a no current will enter inside this op-amp. You know, because there is an one resistance is connected here, and there is a no. If the resistance are infinity, it is an open circuit. So it means that there is a no current will flow inside the circuit. इस सर्किट के अंदर कोई भी करंट फ्लो नहीं हुई. ये पॉइंट हमेशा रिमेंबर रखिए. आपको जो भी op-amp डिज़ाइन करना, जो भी आपके एग्ज़ाम में क्वेश्चन आएगा, वो आइडियल सर्किट के बेसिस पर ही आपको सॉल्व करना है. तो आइडियल op-amp का बेसिस यही है कि इनसाइड द op-amp देयर इज़ ए नो करंट विल फ्लो बिकॉज द इनपुट रेजिस्टेंस इज. तो इसके अंदर कोई भी करंट आपका फ्लो नहीं. No current enters into the op-amp. Now the voltage gain for the ideal op-amp is A equal to infinity. Gain अगर हमारा infinity है, this is your differential gain. Now V naught equal upon Vd is equal to infinity. This is the gain formula. Output voltage by the difference of the input voltage is equal to infinity. Then Vd is the difference voltage. Vd is equal to V naught upon infinity, and that is equal to 0. सिंस वी आउटपुट वोल्टेज इज फाइनाइट, अगर आपका आउटपुट वोल्टेज फाइनाइट है तो 1 अपॉन इन्फिनिटी इज 0. तो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस वोल्टेज Vd? Vd इज नथिंग कैन बी द डिफरेंस ऑफ दिस टू इनपुट वोल्टेज V1 माइनस V2 इज इक्वल टू 0. सो V1 इज इक्वल टू V2. दिस इज द वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशन. इसी को हम लोग कहते हैं वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशन. इट मीन्स दैट दिस नोड वोल्टेज, दिस नोड वोल्टेज एंड दिस नोड वोल्टेज हैज द सेम पोटेंशियल डिफरेंस, which means that this V1 is equal to V2. There is the same voltage drop between these two nodes. And in the whole operational amplifier circuit, we will be use these two condition. One first condition is that there is a no current will flow inside this op-amp, and the second condition is your virtual ground condition. These virtual ground conditions are applicable for the negative feedbacks of op-amp. जब negative feedback हम op-amp सर्किट डायग्राम बनाएंगे तब हम यहाँ वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशन यूज करें. व्हाट इज वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशन? यू नो दिस नोड एंड दिस नोड हैज द सेम पोटेंशियल ड्रॉप. तो दिस इज द इम्पॉर्टेंट पॉइंट फॉर द न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्विंग. वी विल बी वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशंस ऑलवेज यूज्ड. वी विल बी रिमेंबर दैट. now we discussed about the practical op-amp. For this is the inverting amplifier. And you know that what क्यों inverting amplifier कर रहे हैं? Because this input voltage are connected for the inverting terminal. जो ये input voltage है वो inverting terminal से connected है, so it is called the inverting amplifier. Sorry. This inverting amplifier से connected. Now this node voltage, this node B is grounded. It means that this non-inverting terminal is grounded. So at this node the voltage drop is 0 because this is grounded. So at node B, Vb is equal to 0 volt. Due to the virtual ground condition, this node voltage and this node, there is a no current will enter. Why this is no current? Because there is an infinite resistance are present. So there is a no current will flow. So this node and this node are equal due to virtual ground condition. You know, दिस नोड, हमेशा ध्यान रखिए ये नोड की मैं बात नहीं कर रहा हूँ, मैं इस नोड की बात कर रहा हूँ। वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशन आपका इसी डिफरेंस वोल्टेज पर होता है एंड दैट इज द रेजिस्टेंस। तो वी ए इक्वल टू वी बी इज इक्वल टू 0 वोल्ट, क्योंकि वी बी आपका ग्राउंड है, दिस इज द 0 वोल्ट। बाय अप्लाइंग दिस के वी एल, अगर हम के वी एल लगाते हैं दिस इज कॉल्ड, तो अगर ये ग्राउंड है और हम कह रहे हैं कि दोनों का वोल्टेज पोटेंशियल सेम है, तो ये भी क्या होगा, ग्राउंड हो जाएगा इस तरह से। तो आपका ये टर्मिनल और ये ग्राउंड है, एक तरह से ये भी ग्राउंड है, इस तरह से हम ग्राउंड कर सकते। देयर इज एन कंप्लीट पाथ इज लुक लाइक दिस। तो बाय यूजिंग दिस के वी एल, this V1 minus of I1 R1 and this is grounded, that is equal to 0, then V1 equal to I1 R1, then V1 by R1 is equal to I1, this is the equation 2. Now we will be go to this direction। अब यहाँ से देखते हैं, अब हमारा जो करंट अगला है वो यहाँ से पास करते हुए ये ऐसे करके जाए। यहाँ पर क्या है, ये भी ग्राउंड है, तो इस तरह से समझ लीजिए कि ये भी ग्राउंड है तो ये भी ग्राउंड है। तो यहाँ से ग्राउंड पोटेंशियल से होते हुए यहाँ पर जा रहा है और फिर फाइनली ये घूमकर यहाँ आ जाएगा। तो 0 माइनस ऑफ I1 RF माइनस ऑफ V0 0, दिस इज 0 माइनस I1 RF एंड माइनस V0 इक्वल टू 0 एंड V0 इक्वल टू माइनस I1 by RF। what is the I1 value, this I1 value is put here and that is V0 is equal to minus V1 by R1, this I1 is placed in V1 by R1 into RF। now this V1 will comes here, this V0 by V1 is equal to minus RF by R1, V0 upon V, this is the output, this is the gain of the inverting term amplifiers, and the negative sign is says that there is a 180-degree phase shift between the input and output। Here this resistance RF is called your feedback resistance, इस RF को हम लोग कहते हैं, this RF is called your feedback resistance and it is connected to the negative side of the terminal, so it is called the negative feedback of the system, and this R1 is called your input resistance of the amplifier। okay, now here we use by this inverting amplifier को हम लोग ने KVL मेथड से यूज किया है। अब आप लोग इन्वर्टिंग एम्पलीफायर का, अब आप देखिए हम लोग नोडल मेथड से भी अप्लाई करके इक्वेशन को फाइंड कर सकते हैं, और आपको इस दोनों मेथड में जो आपको सब इजी वे लगे देन वी विल बी ड्रॉ, देयर इज नो प्रॉब्लम। अगर आपको केवीएल समझ में आ रहा है तो केवीएल से आप ड्रॉ कर लीजिए, अगर आपको नोडल समझ में आ रहा है तो नोडल, अगर आपको दोनों समझ में आ रहा है तो दोनों में से कोई भी मेथड को आप एग्जाम में यूज़ करके प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। दिस इज एन इन्वर्टिंग एम्पलीफायर्स and due to virtual ground condition this node voltage and this node voltage are equal and VB is equal to 0 volt because this is grounded, so VA equal to VB equal to 0। now apply the nodal analysis at node A। यहाँ पर अगर हम node A पर अगर nodal analysis लगाएं तो हम लोग मान लेते हैं कि यहाँ पर एक एज्यूम कर लेते हैं दिस वोल्टेज क्या है हमारा VA, तो VA माइनस दिस V1 अपॉन R1, एक नोड ये है तो VA माइनस V1 अपॉन R1, हमारा ये टर्मिनल कंप्लीट हो गया। सेकंड टर्मिनल क्या कनेक्ट है इससे, ये टर्मिनल कनेक्ट है, तो VA और यहाँ पर क्या नोड वोल्टेज है V0 माइनस RF इज इक्वल टू 0। पुट द वैल्यूज ऑफ VA इक्वल टू 0 वोल्ट, यू नो वेरी वेल, तब दिस इज द वर्चुअल ग्राउंड कंडीशन, तो VA की वैल्यू क्या है 0 वोल्ट, आप 0 वोल्ट पुट कर दीजिए VA के प्लेस पे, तो 0 माइनस V1 बाय R1, 0 minus V0 by RF equal to 0। now V0 by RF equal to minus V1 by R1, then V0 by V1 equal to minus RF by R1, and this negative sign indicate that there is a 180 degrees phase shift between the input and output, so it is called as your non-inverting terminal, so it is called as inverting terminal। now next circuit we discuss about the non-inverting amplifiers, and use the non-inverting amplifier this supply will be connected to the non-inverting terminals, and again this is your input resistance and there is an R। here we see that this is your node A and this is your node B, and here with the node A, due to virtual ground condition the voltage drop at node A is equal to the voltage drop at node B। यहाँ पर जो voltage drop होगा same voltage drop यहाँ पर भी होगा, तो V1 that is the voltage यहाँ पर हम मान लेते हैं that is V, sorry, this is V1 is nothing can be your VA and this V1 is equal to VB, this input voltage is nothing can be your node voltage drop at node B। now by applying this nodal analysis at node B is, दिस नोड पर अगर हम नोडल एनालिसिस लगाते हैं तो VB माइनस दिस ग्राउंड 0 माइनस R1, VB माइनस 0 डिवाइड बाय R1, and there is an 1 volt node is connected to this terminal, that is VB minus this 0 V0 upon RF will be equal to 0. Put the value of VB is equal to V1 due to virtual ground condition. So that will put V1 upon R1 plus V1 upon RF is equal to, this goes here, V0 upon RF. Now V1 upon R1 plus R2, get the LCM, R1 plus R2, R1 into RF, RF to RF cancel, and this is getting to V0 by V1 equal to R1 plus RF by R1. This will be goes here and this will be goes here. Sorry, this V1 is come here and this V0 by V1, and it is R1 plus RF by R1. Now R1 is cancelled, that is 1 plus RF by R1. And V0 upon V1 is equal to 1 plus RF by R1. This is the voltage gain of a non-inverting terminal. And you see that there is an V0 and V1, there is a positive sign, so it is in 0 degrees phase shift between the input and output. So it is called as your non-inverting terminal sound. Now last, non-inverting amplifiers. Non-inverting amplifiers using KVL methods. And in this KVL methods we will see that there is, and we will discuss, there is in two loops are designed. This is loop 1 will goes here, and there is in loop 2 will the direction of the current is here. Okay. And you know this is for the ground and this is V0. So this V0 has an higher potential as compared to the V1. हम ये देखते हैं कि जो हमारा this not V1, this so yes, V0 is, this is amplified signal. You know very well that this potential is greater than your this ground से ये higher potential होगा, and there is an V0 is the higher potential than V1 से भी higher potential होगा. So you know the higher potential से the direction will flow from higher potential to the lower potential. तो higher potential से आपका current lower potential की ओर move कर रहा है. Now using the KVL, now apply the KVL in loop 1. This is your loop 1. So V0, this is the potential V0 minus of I into RF, and that will be goes from I into R1 is equal to 0. Now V0 equal to I into RF plus R1, this I will common, and I equal to V0 upon RF plus R1. This is equation 1. Now apply KVL in loop 2. This is the loop 2. Now the loop 2, that is V0, this is V0 potential, this I into RF, and this is the positive terminal, so it is minus of V1 is equal to 0. Now V0 minus V1 upon RF is equal to I. Put the values of I, and I equal to what is V0 upon RF by R1. V0 minus V1 upon RF, that is V0 upon RF plus R1. And we solve this V0 and V1, we getting the V0 upon V1 equal to 1 plus RF by R. Either we use the KVL methods, here nodal analysis method, to solve the inverting and non-inverting terminal of the amplifier.